This is Haystack TV, powered by HaystackHealth.com. Finding reliable services can be like finding a needle in a haystack. But with HaystackHealth.com, finding the needle just got a lot easier. Now here's the host of Haystack TV, Chris Kane.
Finding a trustworthy law firm can be difficult, especially when it's decisions that can affect your life. The law firm of Jeremy Rosenthal, they focus on serious personal injury law and criminal defense law. Jeremy Rosenthal is a lifetime member of the Colorado Criminal Defense Bar. He was recently voted into Super Lawyers Colorado by Colorado lawyers and judges. He's an elected member of the top 100 trial lawyers and was recently invited into the $1 Million Advocates Forum, representing the most prestigious trial lawyers in the country. Jeremy Rosenthal joins us today. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
So really, you're known as a trial lawyer. So explain what you mean by trial lawyer, because I think most people says, well, that's a lawyer that goes to trial, but it's a lot more than that too, isn't it?
It is. The insurance companies keep very detailed logs on lawyers who will go to trial and lawyers who will not go to trial. The so-called paper tigers, the lawyers who are very aggressive on paper, but then they always look to settle right before trial. The insurance companies keep very good tabs on them and keep the value of their cases low. I go to trial often, and the insurance companies know that.
And really, I think if you're looking for someone to get you the highest settlement possible, you want someone that's willing to go to trial, not that's just willing to settle.
You bet. And it doesn't mean every case is going to go to trial.
Sure.
A lot of them are still going to resolve favorably before trial. But the insurance company needs to know that your lawyer is willing to go to trial and does a good job at trial.
Excellent. Now, you get a lot of awards and accolades in the areas of personal injury law and also in the areas of criminal law. Let's talk about personal injury, why you got into that and really what kind of cases it involves.
Sure. Personal injury really involves any type of case where someone is injured and then going to incur medical bills. It may be a car accident or any kind of automobile accident, a dog bite, a slip and fall case. I used to work for the insurance companies. I know their playbook, and we get real good results on those types of cases.
All right, let's talk about criminal law. And it seems like it's kind of different in different directions, but you think it's kind of similar, don't you?
Well, it's similar in that we're always the underdog on our side. I'm representing consumers and Colorado individuals. In a personal injury case, we're taking on a huge corporation or insurance company. In a criminal case, we're taking on the government. We're often outgunned, but we level the playing field.
Excellent. I think criminal law is pretty self-explanatory. Anyone that gets involved in any kind of criminal activity and they need representation. But payment does differ a lot between personal injury and criminal law, doesn't it? It
does. So in criminal law, we often do flat fees. We found our clients don't like hourly billing very much because then they don't know how much the case is ultimately going to cost them. We listen to the facts of their case, and I come up with a reasonable flat fee at the beginning, and then the client knows what this is going to cost them. That's different from personal injury. Personal injury, we do these on contingency, so that you don't have to put any money down. We'll lay out the time and the cost of the case.
All right, and that's really important for people to know if they have been injured. They don't have to spend more money to hire an attorney like yourself. They can come to you and you're willing to front those costs for them, which really takes that load off of them and that pressure off of them to move forward.
It really does. The insurance companies are going to be paying hundreds of dollars an hour to the big law firms in downtown Denver. Most of our clients can't match that kind of hourly billing. So if you have a good case, you don't have to put any money down. We'll take it on contingency.
Yeah, that's great to know for people, especially because they're dealing with so much at this time. The nice thing, too, about when they call your firm, they get you. You're going to handle their case. You're not passing it off to an associate. You're directly involved.
You bet. That's a big deal at my firm. I don't pass cases on to young associates. You're not going to meet me and then never see me again. I have my hands on every case that comes through the door, and that doesn't matter if it's criminal law or personal injury. I keep my caseload at a level where I can personally handle every case.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. So if they like you, if they like what you have to say, they're going to get you. It's not a bait and switch. That's really great information. I'm going to tell people how they can get a hold of you if they are in need, and thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Chris.
The law firm of Jeremy Rosenthal is a people's law firm. They'll work to negotiate on your behalf, and they're ready to go to trial if negotiations are not successful. So you need to call them right now at 303-825-2223, or you can visit their website, lawfirmofjeremyrosenthal.com. The law firm of Jeremy Rosenthal sponsored this segment.